Hello again, this is Jeff from contentbyjeff.com, and in this video we're going to be talking about where to find voiceover artists. And there's a lot of them out there, but sometimes it can be hard to know which ones to pick. And when you're, trying to create products and everything, you want things to go as smoothly as possible and get the biggest bang for your buck. So in this video we're going to just talk about a few different websites and things that you can use to find voiceover artists. The first one that I want to talk about is a site called Fiverr.com. And Fiverr is a great way to find voiceover artists and actually test them out before you take them on for bigger projects. And you get to test them out for like $5. So it's a cheap way to find out if somebody's going to offer quality work and have the voice you want and everything like that without having to spend, $50 to $100 just to see if it's going to be a good match. From there, once you find somebody, a lot of times they'll either have their own website or they work through a certain, freelance site or something like that. So once you find somebody on Fiverr you like, you can try and get a hold of them outside of Fiverr, because a lot of them, just have that as sort of like a lead generation technique. So they a lot of times will either have their own site, or you could go to a site they work out of like elance.com or freelancer.com or odesk.com. And these are all sites that have listings for both people looking for work and people looking to hire other freelancers for work. So a lot of these sites have specific sections for voiceover artists where you could go and post your job listing there, and then immediately people will start bidding on your job, and you can find really good voiceover artists that way. These sites have a lot of really talented people, myself included. We're on these websites and we'll bid on your job, and you can look at our profiles, you can see our feedback, you can see our portfolios of other jobs we've done, so you can kind of hear what we sound like before you commit to a job with us. And you can send us any messages and questions you may have, and you can correspond with us that way. It's a really good way to find somebody to work with that's going to offer you exceptional customer service. And finally, like I mentioned in the Fiverr thing, a lot of voiceover artists have their own websites. So a good thing you could do would be to Google voiceover, voice work, voice talent, whatever it may be, and whatever it is you're looking for, and see if anything comes up that way. Because I know, like myself personally, I have my own website, contentbyjeff.com, and I know a lot of my other co-workers that are voiceover artists also have their own websites. I've been to a lot of them, and a lot of them offer really good prices, really good service, really good quality of product. So those are 3 ways that you can find some really good voiceover artists for your next project. If you want to see any samples, if you have any questions you'd like to ask me, or whatever it may be, just go to www.contentbyjeff.com.